This is Gryphon, a digital identity management system compatible with Decentralized Identifiers, DIDs, and Verifiable credentials, VCs. We will now demonstrate the functionalities of our project by showcasing the interactions between three different entities within our system. 1. The Dutch Ministry of Education. 2. TU Delft, a Dutch university. And 3. Mario, a TU Delft student. As the Ministry of Education, I access my wallet and decide a password to encrypt it. Then I create a DID for my organization, if I don't already have one, and set it as the root TAO DID, which stands for Root Trusted Accreditation Organization. This will allow me to be at the root of the trust chain of all education-related verifiable credentials. Now I create mappings to define the valid types of VC that can be issued and which authorization is required to issue them correctly. For example, I create the following two mappings. Bachelor diploma is mapped to diploma issuer. This ensures that valid bachelor diplomas can only be issued by entities with a VC of type diploma issue. The second mapping is from diploma issuer to diploma issuer authorization. This in turn ensures that only an entity with a valid diploma issuer authorization VC can decide who can issue diplomas. Now I am ready to issue my first VC, and this one will be issued to myself in order to give myself the diploma issuer authorization so that I can assign diploma issuers. This VC is going to be valid as it was issued by the root TAO, which is myself in this scenario. In order for my credentials to be valid, I should make them publicly available so that everyone can verify the validity of credentials issued by me or by my trusted organization. To do so, I put my VC in a registry that I am responsible for making available, and I indicate where to find the registry by adding the URL to the service field of my DID document. Now that I am authorized to issue VCs of type diploma issuers, Dutch universities such as TU Delft can request the authorization to issue diplomas by providing their DIDs to me. I issue a VC of type diploma issuer to TU Delft, making sure to add the claim "can issue bachelor diploma" and send it to the university. As TU Delft, I have a DID that I use for education-related matters, possibly more for different purposes. After giving my DID to the Ministry of Education, I receive back a VC that allows me to issue a VC of type bachelor diploma. I add this to my wallet associated to my education-related DID. Just like the Ministry of Education, I need to make these credentials publicly available so that the diplomas issued by my university can be correctly verified. I add this VC to my self-managed registries and set the service endpoint of my DID to the URL of my registries in case it wasn't already set during the creation of the DID. I'm Mario. I'm finishing my bachelor studies in computer science and engineering, and I created a DID so that I can have digital credentials issued to me. After presenting and defending my final thesis, I sent my DID to the university, after which they issued a VC to certify that I have a bachelor diploma. As TU Delft, I can issue valid digital bachelor diploma to the students that successfully completed their bachelor degree. I ask my students to provide me their DID and issue them a personalized VC of type bachelor diploma with relevant claims such as student name, program, and final grade. Mario, a TU Delft student. After finishing my studies, I applied for a job at Company X and they asked to see my diploma. Thus, I sent them my VC of type bachelor diploma. Company X can now access Gryphon and verify the validity of my VC. The validation process will work as following. First, the program will check if the structure of the VC is valid, as in it contains the required fields, the issuer is an existing DID with a valid DID document that contains a valid public key. Second, it will then check if the signature in the VC belongs to the issuer with their public key. Next, if the signature is valid, it will search for mappings of this VC type, namely bachelor diploma, and find out that the issuer is required to have a diploma issuer VC. 4. It will then look for the organization registries by querying the endpoint provided by the university and find the VC of type diploma issuer. 5. Since the university is not the root TAO, the procedure will be repeated recursively until we reach a valid VC issued by the root TAO. Therefore, the process restarts, but this time to validate the diploma issuer VC of the university. 6. As it reaches the end of the verification, the public registries of the Ministry of Education are queried to find the VC of type diploma issuer authorization. Finally, since the Diploma Issuer Authorization VC has been issued to the root DAO, the verification process ends here and valid is returned. Company X was able to correctly verify my Bachelor Diploma VC without communicating directly with TU Delft or the Ministry of Education, while the institutions didn't have to publish sensible information for it to happen.